This is nasty legislation. And you have to ask, is it appropriate for a few dozen protesters? This heavy-handed legislation, is it appropriate for that number of people who do occasionally disrupt our lives? And I would argue it's not, and it's almost as if this legislation is designed instead, perhaps, to prevent millions of people from protesting, because the government knows it has lost the confidence of the public here in Britain. And in a recent poll, 2/3 of people thought the government was corrupt. Now that sort of suggests that any legislation this government tries to bring in is possibly not very well designed for the majority of people here in Britain. I'm worried that what you're doing actually is bringing legislation that when there are general strikes and when there are hundreds of thousands of people out on the streets actually protesting about the collapsing and soon-to-be privatised health system, or the fact that everybody's pay is getting squeezed apart from the bankers and the wealthy. That's what I worry about, that you're actually bringing in these laws for far more people than just the protesters. My big concern here in this House is that we have a government that is simply out of control. And they talk about protesters being out of control, but I here think it's the government that's out of control.